not going to keep doing this same thing in my house. You have to get out my house. I'm sorry, I don't know where you're going to go, but you can call your mama and ask her, can you come back
You already
down?
know she don't want me with her, so why would you even...
I don't care. You keep doing the same thing. You keep doing the same thing. I send you to school. You ditch your school. You steady calling these little boys. I
don't even talk to nobody.
Look, I told you to stay away from these little boys. We're not going to keep doing this. I'm not going over this no more with you. You have to get your stuff and get out my house. Yes, you have to figure it out. You got to figure it out. I'm tired. Call your mama right now. Call your mom. See, that's your problem. That's your problem right now. Your attitude. You're only 14 years old. Call your mama. Here. Call your mama right now. You got to get out my house. I'm done. You too grown. You're only 14 years old. You steady doing the same thing. I found weed in your room.
Come on now, dog.
Come
on, man.
Was it?
You know my friend was over here last time.
That's your problem. You hanging out with these little fast-ass little girls.
I told her not to bring it in here.
No, you steady lying. That's your problem. You need to stop lying and go to school. All I asked you to do was go to school. I buy you everything you want. And you steady crying for what? All you got to do is do the right thing. But pack your stuff and get out of my house. You can leave now.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31 and verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua has created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders / bishop, and the great millstone, who taught me 100% of this truth, who teach and rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, the sincere 144,000 scattered abroad, four corners and winds of the earth. Shalom. Whoa, that father was going off, man. His daughter was really, you could tell, like, she really didn't really care what he was talking about. You know, I know it's a moment of time to listen to your pops, but overall her body language was showing that she really don't care. He was talking a whole lot about her cutting school, which equals to your grades being low because you're not in class to keep up and to see what's going on in the class and keep up with the work of each subject, whether it's maths, science, whatever, English, you know, all that type of particular things, man. Health class. Then first of all, she's in this house disobeying him. I bet you she's coming in late. You cutting school, first of all. You got to be coming in late. Then on top of that, you outside smoking weed. You're only 14 years old and you're smoking weed. Then you're on the phone with these little boys probably calling her cell phone. And he probably went up and got up in her phone and ended up finding her phone or caught her slipping while she left her phone open. And he probably, you know, went through her phone with the text messages, went through the call logs, so all that type of stuff. We in a generation where these young girls, they want to be like, these little girls want to be like boys, period. Women want to do what a man do. It states right here in the scriptures, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man, which means they're going to be doing what a man does. And if not, even more, excelling a man. Because most women out here got more money than men. But that doesn't mean men don't got more money than a woman. You understand? And as a child and as a daughter, a lot of them is ignorant right about now towards their daddy. They grow up. She lucky to have a daddy, first of all. Because a lot of women today and a lot of these children, these little girls and these daughters today grew up without a father figure around at that. They didn't even have a stepdaddy. Bad enough they grew up without their real biological father. They grew up in a single household, a single mother household, where the mother have a perpetual hatred for men because of the child's father and other men out there that reminds them of the child's father. But overall, you do have a few men out there that really are deadbeats, no good men, disrespectful men. And I'll be damned to have a daughter and she's out there doing what this little girl is doing. This is straight facts right now. They watching all these new TV shows, these movies. So, you know, the influential things from these TVs and these movies, especially the music. The music is terrorizing these young girls right now. They all want to be a sexy dad, aka, sexy red, aka sexy dad. That's the new thing right about now. Sexy red, oh, okay, aka also known as sexy dad. And Glorilla, and Lotto, and Cash Doll, and Lil Kim, Foxy Brown. Like, right now, this generation of women who's female rappers haven't made anything productive and positive for these young girls at her age that could be really inspired by to actually do good. Honor thy father, honor thy mother, so thou days shall be long. Go to school, get an education. Get some sorts of education, whether if you finish high school or you went to college or not. Some form or fashion of educational thing to do with your life, whether you went to college or not. Point is, get an education. Learn something. Start from the ground up. Stop using your body as a tool to use men as a fool. A lot of women right about now, and these young girls is on the movements of that right about now too. Because the music don't even tell these young girls not to do that, not to do this. Make sure you accomplish your goals first, and then maybe you could do this, and maybe you could do that. But thou shall not even be doing any of those whorish ways of a woman, whorish things. Because a lot of women is whores today. They only want to use their looks and their body and what's between their legs to take over. They want to sleep with the highest bidder. They want to sleep with the boss. They want to sleep with the manager. They want to sleep who's in control. They only like the bad boys. When it comes to the decent young men, that's their age or a little bit older, they don't want to deal with them. They be some fast ass little girls. And we live in a world today where it's a turnoff now. Even these YNs, these little young ninjas, they starting to wake up too, realizing like, man, I'm tired of my generation of women. They sick, they out of their mind. They sleeping with me, they slept with my friend, they slept with somebody over there I know. They getting around the whole neighborhood. They from hood to hood, ghetto to ghetto. They don't care about themselves. They not really striving to be anything but a Glorilla and a sexy red, aka sexy dad, a Lotto, a Cash Doll, a Young Miami. And knowing her, she was with Diddy, so Diddy was true. Diddy had her swinging from ceiling fans and chandeliers. But it's the truth. These young girls is fast and they don't like to listen. And they want to be a big girl before they take their time and grow up. They want to grow up so fast and don't even want to enjoy their childhood. I ain't going to make this too long. But this is some straight facts right now. A lot of them, they don't know what's coming down the pipeline, man. Some fast young little girls out here. Since they want to be grown and big and want to do what these grown women is doing, I'm going to bring this out. This is the book of Isaiah 32 and verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. These little girls fast to rise up to be a grown woman. And these grown women not even teaching these little girls really to do the right thing. It's very few right now. These grown women is doing what these little girls is doing. And these little girls is doing what the grown women is doing. So women, basically, the female gender, these females are out of order right about now. Little girls want to be big women. Big women still acting like little girls. Little girls doing what grown women do. You know what I'm saying? Act your age and not your shoe size. A lot of Eve that like to deceive are careless right about now. Backsliding, disrespecting their parents, unthankful, unholy, pure covetousness going on. Whatever the next woman got, they want it. Right now, a lot of women is sleeping with married men. A lot of women write about all these little young girls want to do what these grown women is doing. Underage girls is sleeping with grown women's men right about now. Sleeping with grown men. Underage girls is sleeping with grown men right now. And a grown man ain't gonna say nothing. She look old enough. She sized up like she old enough. Physically, she physically fit like a grown woman. And she could keep her mouth shut, and you could buy her this and buy her that and trick on them. And these young girls is really with it. I done seen and hear things. See and I heard things. 2/3 of our people is sick. Jake the Snake likes this type of stuff and promotes it in his music too. You got Jake the Snake promoting that in their music. 2/3 of our people, Jake the Snake and Eve that like to deceive, promotes these things. It's disobedient to your parents. Don't give a damn. Turn up. Pull up. Forget your parents. Tell them something else. Lie to them. Be conniving to them. Lie to them for money so you could go buy a bag of weed and go buy weed and roll-ups and go buy a bottle and get twisted and go hang out with their friends and go to another neighborhood from ghetto to ghetto, from hood to hood, doing the same thing. They don't want to follow Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. They're not taking heed to this message. There's plenty of camps out there getting on women. Getting on you careless daughters of Zion. Getting on them back to back. From the smallest camps to the biggest camps. To the bullshit camps. To the ones pushing 100% of this truth. And that's straight facts. But they careless, man. They don't want to give unto the speech of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You think these sisters care about the truth? All they care about is $1. All they care about is looking good, dressing up, going out, eating, taking pictures, going live, looking for some man to what? Invest in a lifestyle right about now. This is sad. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going right now. It's crazy. Yeah, this is the book of book of Isaiah, Salakia. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 32 and verse 10. Many days and years shall he be troubled. Many days is going to pull up with these women that's playing around and kiki and kaka and looking at the lavish lifestyle and think it's just going to happen overnight and they're going to come across a rich man. A rich man is only going to use them for a night. A rich man is just going to, trust me, use them, abuse them, and get rid of them. Pick them up, spend a little bit of time with them, and then drop them off like a package. They treating a box like an Amazon package right about now. It's come perilous times. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is really gonna pull, got the daughters of Zion on a trick bag right now. These careless women is in a trick bag. They keep following the Shedemite. They keep following Esau and these Edomites, and anything that these Edomites do, they are always with it. You see the sisters, you see Eve advertise more than Jake. Eve is always in the mix. Eve is being promoted more than Jake. Eve have more leadway than Jake. Eve can always get Jake in trouble. Eve don't give a damn about Jake. Point blank. But Eve is going to spend many days and years. Shall they be troubled? Ye careless women, a lot of them is wicked and careless. For the ventage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Con. This is Isaiah 32:10. Many days and years shall ye be troubled. Meaning, you daughters of Zion, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. It's going to come a time when no man, you ain't going to have no pads. It's going to be shortage of food, pestilence, famine. Women out here being ravished and raped, grabbed up and ravished. We're going to be living in some dangerous times. People going to be breaking and entering home just to eat, just to find a place to rest, a place to do whatever they need to do, whatever they need. They're going to be ravished. What? Y'all single ladies? Okay, you could be single all you want, but it's going to come a time you're going to need a man. You're going to need a man. And a man is going to be more precious than fine gold. And you're going to need a man. Dumb times is coming. This little girl want to disrespect her father and smoke weed and come home late and disrespect him. And even giving the mother a hard time as well. Got little boys calling the phone. They careless right now. These little girls don't even want to take heed. Grown women is secretly influencing these young girls to do the same too. Best believe. And if it's a righteous woman talking to these little girls don't give a damn. They too busy listening to Sexy Red, aka Sexy Dad. Too busy being in people's business. That's straight facts nowadays too. They want to know how much a man got, what woman he talking to. Want to know about the other woman that they dislike so they could sleep with their man as well too. That's what goes on. These little young girls is being prepped and brought up a certain way through the music, through the lifestyle of television and movies, and the lifestyle of these Edomites and this Western civilization. But one day, they vintage shall fail. And all the gathering they've been getting, all the attention and the glamour and the money and all the men, the gathering shall not come. It's coming a time where it ain't gonna come. Let's bring this out. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 32 and verse 11. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. It's going to come a time where the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is going to bring forth this prophecy where women is going to be homeless, struggling. You see a lot of women out there losing jobs, sleeping in their cars. And these young little ratchet ass little Eves out here that like to deceive, these little ones, these little Eves, they following in the same footstep as these big grown women, these big grown Eves out there that like to deceive as well. Little Eve is following Big Eve. And both of them like to deceive. They're going to be stripped, poor, broke, struggling, hungry. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is about to shut this place down. This belong to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, who you ignorantly call as God and JC. He's going to gird sackcloth upon your lines. You're going to be stressed out here, broke, miserable, naked, hungry, looking for a man. Can't find a man. And then when you do, it might be spirits created for vengeance for all of the things you have done and do. That's pure facts. Pure facts right now. But this little girl got to be so disobedient to her parent right now. The father sending her to school, buying her clothes, taking care of her. You know what I mean? Took her away from her mother's household since she want to be with her in her daddy's arms and live in his household. And she out here smoking weed, chasing young little boys, being disrespectful, drinking, smoking, coming home late, cutting school, definitely cutting class when she's in school, and cutting school overall, running the streets. Anything could go wrong. She could go get caught up in the wrong hands of the wrong man and go missing. And that's straight facts. Or follow the real wrong crowd. Yeah, she might be getting money and growing up pretty fast and getting the things she want, but she ain't even finished school. She ain't even learned anything, a type of investment to do. Anything like that of sorts of nature. Invest her money educational wise, because a lot of millionaires didn't finish school, but they invested strategically and strategized well to invest their money. But you know, a lot of these kids disrespectful to their father and their mother. They don't want to hear nothing they got to say. This is Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 11. There is a generation that curses their father and does not bless their mother. Con, we living in them times right now. These little ninjas, these little YNs, they don't give a damn about their daddy. They don't give a damn about their mother. They don't give a damn about daddy or mama. They disrespect them, curse them out, don't even want to take heed and listen, follow instructions. They think they're going to be young forever. They think they're going to always have all the time in the world to hang out. And man, listen, this generation is wicked. These little YNs, they don't give a damn about their daddy. All the father trying to do is let her know you have to listen. You're too hard-headed. You don't like to listen. You're too ignorant. It's like the father's talking to a brick wall. She over there, you could tell by her body language that she really don't care. She really don't care. She still got her little headphones on her head before she take the headphones off and put them down. She over there trying to still talk her way out of the situation. Her daddy trying to give her full basic instructions for her to follow where she could actually make it in life at the basic level. But you could tell she done curse her daddy. That's why her daddy don't want to be there. She probably hang the phone up on him, curse him out, hang the phone up on him, cursed him out, walked out, cursed him out outside in public and walked away. Did all sorts of wickedness. Cursed her daddy out to her friends. Talking about she don't give a damn, F this, F that. Even when it comes to her mother, she did the same thing. And she probably back and forth in both of her parents' houses. Back and forth. But I'm going to end it off right here. I pray this video is edifying to the hopeful elect. And I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash. Shalom.